7-year-old Lily was a bright and spirited girl with big dreams. She had a passion for singing that lit up her world. From a young age, she would belt out tunes in her bedroom, pretending she was performing on the biggest stage. With her teddy bears as an audience, Lily lost herself in the magic of music. Every note she sang felt like a step closer to her dream of becoming a real singer. When Lily learned she would visit a recording studio for the first time, her heart raced with excitement. The thought of stepping inside the place where some of her favorite songs were created made her jump for joy. She could already imagine the shiny microphones and the huge sound boards waiting for her. But alongside that excitement was a flutter of nervousness. What if she forgot the words? What if no one liked her singing? As the day approached, Lily practiced harder than ever. Her mom encouraged her, reminding her how special this opportunity was. "Just be yourself and let your voice shine," she said with a warm smile. Those words stuck in Lily's mind as she envisioned herself on that studio stage. On the day of the visit, Lily dressed up in her favorite sparkly dress, feeling like a star already. Her heart danced with hope as they drove to the studio, but it also held tiny seeds of doubt. Little did she know that this day would bring about an unforgettable moment in her life, a moment that would change everything and fill her dreams with new colors. As Lily stepped into the recording studio, her eyes widened in amazement. The room was filled with bright lights that twinkled like stars, and the air buzzed with energy. She could see large soundboards covered in buttons and knobs, each one promising to capture her voice in a magical way. Microphones stood tall like sentinels, waiting for her to sing. The crew members were bustling around, adjusting equipment and chatting excitedly among themselves. Some were wearing headphones, nodding their heads to the music playing softly in the background. Lily felt a mix of wonder and nervousness as she took in the scene. It was more than she had imagined, a place where dreams came to life. As she walked further into the studio, Lily's heart raced. She could almost hear the echoes of famous singers who had been there before her. Would she be able to sing like them? Doubts crept into her mind. What if she forgot the lyrics? What if her voice cracked? Each thought made her feel smaller in such a big space. Her mom's encouraging words floated back into her mind, reminding her to be herself and let her voice shine. She took a deep breath, trying to calm the butterflies in her stomach. As she glanced around, she saw the crew smiling down at her with kindness, which helped ease her nerves just a little. In that moment, amidst the excitement and anticipation, Lily knew she was exactly where she was meant to be, a place filled with hope and endless possibilities. In the days leading up to her studio visit, Lily practiced her song with determination. Her bedroom transformed into a stage where she would sing for hours, losing herself in the music. She carefully memorized every word of the song, and even added her own little twists to make it special. In her mind, she envisioned herself performing for a large audience, hitting each note perfectly as they cheered and clapped. Her family supported her every step of the way. Her mom would sit on the edge of her bed, listening intently, a proud smile on her face. "You have such a beautiful voice, Lily," she would say encouragingly. "Just remember to have fun and let your heart shine through your singing." Those words filled Lily with warmth and confidence, pushing away some of the nerves that crept in. Her dad joined too, gently tapping his fingers on the side of a nearby chair as he accompanied her with a beat. "You're going to be amazing, sweetie," he cheered after each practice session. Even her little brother would clap at the end of her songs, pretending to be a big fan. Each cheer from her family turned Lily's nervousness into excitement. As the day approached, she felt both exhilarated and anxious. Would she be as good as she dreamed? The supportive words from her loved ones echoed in her mind like music itself, reminding her that it was okay to be scared, that courage was just another part of the journey. With every note sung in practice, Lily embraced the thrill of possibility. She realized this moment wouldn't just be about singing. It was about sharing a piece of herself with others and stepping closer to making her dreams come true. Standing in front of the microphone, Lily felt a rush of emotion swirl inside her. The studio lights seemed to shine brighter than ever, making her feel as if all eyes were on her. She looked around at her family and the crew members, their faces filled with encouragement, but also tinged with concern. Her heart raced in her chest as she realized this was it, the moment she had dreamed about for so long. But instead of feeling the thrill of excitement, an unexpected wave of fear washed over her. The words she had practiced so diligently suddenly felt tangled in her mind. She opened her mouth to begin singing, but no sound came out. It was as if the microphone had turned into a giant wall that separated her from the music she loved so much. Lily hesitated, glancing at the crew members who held their breath in anticipation. They exchanged worried looks, sensing her struggle and wanting to offer support without interrupting the moment. Her family watched closely, their smiles fading slightly as they noticed the fear etched on Lily's face. "Just take a deep breath," she whispered to herself, trying to recall her mother's soothing words from earlier. Yet, each passing second felt like an eternity, as she stood frozen before the mic, feeling smaller and more lost than ever. The dream of being a singer now felt like a heavy weight on her shoulders. Would she ever find the courage to start? Doubts crept into her heart, threatening to dim the bright flame of hope that had guided her all this way. In that moment of fear, Lily stood at a crossroads, unsure if she could summon the strength to sing and transform this precious opportunity into reality. In the midst of Lily's struggle, a gentle presence moved closer. It was Marilyn, a renowned singer known for her kindness and warmth that melted away any fear. She had been observing from a distance, her heart going out to the nervous young girl standing frozen in front of the microphone. Marilyn understood the weight of that moment all too well. She had faced similar fears in her own childhood. Kneeling beside Lily, Marilyn offered a reassuring smile that radiated calmness. "Hey there," she said softly, her voice soothing like a gentle breeze. "You don't have to do this alone." Lily glanced over and saw the familiar face of someone who had once walked the same path she was on, a path filled with dreams and doubts. Marilyn reached out and took Lily's small hand in hers, creating an instant connection that filled Lily with comfort. "Let's sing together," she suggested, her tone encouraging and filled with love. The way Marilyn's eyes sparkled made Lily feel like she was not just a little girl in a big studio, but an important part of something special. Feeling a swell of courage from Marilyn's presence, Lily nodded slowly. The fear that had once wrapped around her heart began to loosen its grip just a bit. As they positioned themselves near the microphone together, the crew members watched in awe as this famous singer made a connection with the young hopeful. With Marilyn by her side, Lily felt herself breathe easier, ready to take a step toward transforming her moment of fear into something beautiful. It was as if the magic of music was beginning to flow between them, igniting the spark of hope once more. With a gentle squeeze of her hand, Marilyn encouraged Lily to take a deep breath. As they stood together near the microphone, Marilyn began to sing softly, her voice a rich and soothing melody that filled the studio. The notes floated around them like a warm blanket, wrapping both singers in comfort. Lily watched in awe as Marilyn's face lit up with joy. The famous singer's smile was contagious, and slowly, Lily felt the weight of her fear begin to lift. It was as if the music created a special bond between them, drawing Lily closer to the moment she had longed for. Marilyn's voice blended perfectly with hers, and instinctively, Lily joined in on the next line, her voice trembling at first but growing steadier with each note. As they sang together, Lily found herself getting lost in the song. The lyrics that had once seemed so daunting now felt familiar and safe with Marilyn by her side. Each note carried away her doubts, allowing her confidence to blossom like a flower reaching for the sun. She could feel the crew members watching with supportive smiles, their anticipation replaced by admiration for this heartfelt duet. The sensation of singing alongside someone she admired filled Lily with a sense of empowerment she had never known before. It was no longer just about performing. It was about sharing a moment of joy and connection through music. With each passing chorus, Lily's voice grew stronger, echoing in harmony with Marilyn's soothing tones. In that magical moment, fear transformed into pure happiness, revealing the extraordinary power of kindness and support. Lily realized that she could embrace her dreams and believe in herself, all thanks to the encouragement of a friend who showed her that singing could be both joyful and liberating. As Lily began to sing alongside Marilyn, the atmosphere in the studio shifted dramatically. The initial tension that had gripped her melted away like ice in the sun, replaced by a warm wave of joy that surged through her. With each note they sang, Lily felt herself becoming lighter, as if the music was lifting her spirit higher and higher. The once daunting microphone now felt like a friendly companion encouraging her to share her voice. The crew members stood in stunned silence, their eyes wide with amazement at the transformation unfolding before them. They had witnessed Lily's struggle moments before, but now they were captivated by the heartwarming scene of two singers united in harmony. The sweet melodies flowed through the studio, wrapping everyone in a blanket of happiness and hope. Lily's voice grew stronger and more confident, harmonizing beautifully with Marilyn's rich tones. The fear that had held her captive moments earlier faded into the background, replaced by excitement and exhilaration. She could feel the energy of the music flowing through her veins, igniting a fire within that she never knew existed. As they sang together, laughter bubbled up from Lily's heart. Her smile brightened the room, and it was clear that she was no longer just singing a song, she was sharing her joy with everyone around her. The crew exchanged glances filled with admiration, witnessing not just a performance but a beautiful moment of connection and bravery. Lily realized that this experience was about more than just overcoming fear. It was about celebrating the magic of music and friendship. In this shared moment with Marilyn, she understood that dreams could come true when supported by kindness and love, transforming fear into pure elation. As the melody flowed between Marilyn and Lily, something magical happened. With each note they sang, Lily discovered her voice, the voice she had always dreamed of sharing with the world. It was no longer just about hitting the right notes. It was about pouring her heart into the song, expressing every emotion that danced inside her. Lily felt the warmth of the studio embrace her like a gentle hug, filling her with confidence. The sweet sound of their harmonies intertwined, creating a beautiful tapestry of music that resonated in the hearts of everyone present. Every word she sang felt like a celebration, transforming her joy into a vibrant energy that radiated throughout the room. As she glanced over at Marilyn, she saw a reflection of her own happiness. The famous singer's eyes sparkled with encouragement, and Lily couldn't help but smile back. It was as if they were sharing a secret only they could understand, each shared note deepening their connection and amplifying the joy they both felt. The crew members watched in silent admiration, captivated by the performance unfolding before them. They could see how Lily's initial fear had turned into pure delight, each expression on her face showcasing the transformation of a young girl finding her place in a world filled with music. Her laughter intertwined with the lyrics, adding a playful spirit that made the song come alive. In that moment, Lily wasn't just singing, she was telling a story of courage and joy. The room pulsed with the magic of their duet, and as they reached the final notes, it felt as if time stood still. With one last powerful chord, Lily realized she had not only found her voice but had also discovered the limitless potential within herself, the heart of an artist ready to soar. As the last notes of the song lingered in the air, a wave of silence enveloped the studio, quickly followed by an eruption of applause. The crew members, who had been captivated throughout the performance, exchanged astonished glances filled with joy and admiration. They had witnessed an incredible transformation, not just in Lily but in the very atmosphere of the room. The sound engineer, usually focused on technical details, felt a lump in his throat as he watched the bond between Lily and Marilyn deepen with each passing moment. He couldn't help but smile, feeling a sense of unity that connected everyone in the studio. It was a rare experience to see such genuine emotion expressed through music, and it touched each member of the crew deeply. A lighting technician wiped away a tear that had threatened to spill over as he realized how powerful this moment was. It reminded him of why he loved music in the first place, the way it could bring people together and create magic. The camera operators exchanged excited whispers, their eyes sparkling as they captured every smile and laugh, hoping to preserve this unforgettable experience for all time. The producer clapped enthusiastically, her heart swelling with pride. "That was incredible!" she exclaimed, her voice rising above the others. "You both shone like stars. Lily and Marilyn shared a joyful glance, their faces radiant with happiness. The crew's reactions were a reflection of the bond they had formed through song, showcasing how music could bridge gaps and unite hearts. In that moment, everyone in the studio felt connected, celebrating not only Lily's triumph, but also the beauty of friendship and support that had made it possible. The air was thick with joy and hope, marking this day as one they would never forget. As the applause faded and Lily stepped away from the microphone, a warm feeling of happiness filled her heart. This experience was more than just singing in a studio. It was a journey of self-discovery that she would carry with her forever. She looked over at Marilyn, still glowing with joy, and realized how much support had played a role in her performance. Sitting quietly, Lily reflected on the moment when fear had gripped her, and how one simple act of kindness had changed everything. Marilyn's comforting presence had given her the courage to sing and let go of her anxieties. "I can do this," Lily thought, feeling proud of herself for overcoming such a big challenge. In her heart, she understood that true friendship means lifting each other up during tough times. The experience had taught her that it's okay to feel afraid, but even more important to lean on others for support. That bond forged through music and shared laughter would always remind her that she wasn't alone. "I want to be like Marilyn," Lily mused, imagining herself instilling confidence in others one day just as Marilyn had done for her. The excitement of chasing her dreams felt more real than ever now, fueled by the understanding that every journey requires encouragement and love from those around us. As the sun began to set outside the studio windows, casting a golden glow inside, Lily knew this day would forever remain etched in her memory as the happiest moment of her life. With renewed determination in her heart, she promised herself that she would continue to sing, embracing every opportunity that came her way, one note at a time. In the days following her unforgettable performance, Lily's heart swelled with newfound determination. Every time she thought back to that magical moment in the studio, she felt a renewed sense of purpose. The fear that had once held her back transformed into excitement for the journey ahead. She realized that this experience wasn't just about singing. It was about believing in herself and chasing her dreams with all her heart. Inspired by Marilyn's kindness, Lily made a promise to herself. She would not shy away from challenges but would embrace them instead. Each time she practiced in her room, she imagined herself on bigger stages, performing for audiences who shared in her love for music. She began to explore new genres and styles, experimenting with her voice and discovering the many ways she could express her feelings through song. Lily also took to heart the lesson of lifting others up, just as Marilyn had done for her. She started sharing her love for music with friends at school, encouraging them to sing along and join in on her musical adventures. As they laughed and created songs together, their laughter echoed the joy she had felt in the studio, reminding her of the importance of friendship and unity. Her confidence grew with each passing day, fueling her desire to pursue every opportunity that came her way. Whether it was singing at a school talent show or participating in community events, Lily embraced each moment, knowing that each step was part of her path toward becoming the singer she had always dreamed of being. Looking ahead, Lily felt a spark of excitement lighting the way. She knew there would be challenges along the journey, but she was ready to face them head-on. With her heart full of dreams and the courage to chase them, she stepped forward, eager to see where her love of music would take her next.